for hosting me. Thank you. Hold on, though. I'm still having some problems with something. Hold on. Okay, so it's 1 minute in.
For 65 years, I have ruled this empire. Generals and kings have knelt at my command. But a darkness comes. The blood tide rises. These are the closing days of the third
it's showing
era.
me as live. That's definitely a good thing. Last I checked.
And the final hours
Would like to
of my
watch.
life.
Okay, let's make sure everything's in sync. Mammoth hairs. And it is. Yay! Oh, I love it when everything just works. Alright, everybody. Welcome back to the memory card, the station that plays older games for nostalgic memory. I'm DarthBeauty, let's get it on. And of course we're continuing our trek through the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. And we were working on the Mages Guild. I don't know about any of you. Mages Guild was a bitch. Why? Necromancers. Hate them. Absolutely hate them. And again, thank you, Xanthropo, for hosting me. That is so generous of you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Where did we leave off is the next question. Oh, yes. So we left off, we went through all the recommendations, through all the lesser guilds throughout the town. So we got into the Arcane University. I don't know what word I was just trying to say. But, Ramen Polis just told us, hey, we need to go to Skingrad and talk to the Count, because he's borrowed a book from us and we kind of need it back. Big deal about Black Soul Gems. We're on our way to Castle Skingrad. That's where we left off. Okay. Last time I gamed, I actually did a 3-hour stream. Ooh, that's stealing. Oh. I have no idea how long I'm going to stream tonight. I might stream for 3 hours, I may not. I don't know yet. But I do want to check out a few of my...
is acting even stranger than usual, don't you think?
Just want to let some people know.
I went to the chapel yesterday, but Bolander's was the only one there. I figured I'd come back another time. I think I'd rather take my chances with a disease than have that man try to heal me. So long.
Here we go. Just wanted to let somebody know I was going live, because...
Glarther is acting even stranger than usual.
Oh, I got static. Hang on.
I agree.
I know what that means.
He's always writing in that little notebook. Sometimes I think he's watching me. Take care. Hello?
Okay, I think that stopped the static.
Glarther is acting even stranger than usual, don't you think? Yes, the Mages Guild, you say? Oh, the Count is quite aware of your presence here. He simply has no interest in granting you an audience at this time.
Oh, really?
Now that I've seen you myself, I can't say that I blame him. Nevertheless, I shall endeavor to change his mind on the subject. Return tomorrow. Perhaps he will see you then.
Okay, we gotta wait till tomorrow. So, once again, when someone tells you that in this game, just wait 24 hours. And then, poof, it's tomorrow. Because when they say see us tomorrow, they literally mean 24 hours. Coffee. And I will admit, I am on later than normal. Usually I'm on at about 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. Today I didn't get on till about 10.
You there. I have an update for you. The Count has agreed to see you. But not here. He wishes to meet you north of the cursed mine outside of town, after 2 a.m. It would be wise of you to be on time. Follow the road west out of Skingrad, through the high pasture. The mine entrance is south of the road. The Count will meet you just outside it.
Dude, are you done? Yay!
It is a privilege.
Okay, so we gotta go meet the Count. The abandoned mine, outside of town, by 2 o'clock. Yippee-ki-yay. That is not that great of a cup of coffee. For Christmas, I got this, like, pack of 24 small packages of coffee. They make, like, 6 cups of coffee. One of them was dark roast. I'm not a big fan of dark roast, but it was a variety of flavors. Trying to get through all the coffee I hate. There it is! The Imperial Dragon armor ordered for me by Chancellor Okato should be ready. I can pick it up from the armory in the Imperial Legion compound. Yes! Okay, we waited long enough for that armor, and frankly, we earned it. Fuck you, Martin. Let's see here. So I think before we go any further, I do want to get over to the Imperial City. It is in the prison. I think. Better make sure. Haha, I was right. It is in the prison. So we're gonna go there. We're gonna pick up the armor, since I am a heavy armor user anyway. Pick that armor up. We're gonna see if it's better than my blade armor. And by God, it better be. And what we'll
How
do
can I assist you, champion?
is get that equipped instead. I'm gonna go through these crates, see if I can find any torches, lockpicks, and or, of course, repair hammer. There we go. That's there was one there. Take it. If the game's gonna let you take it without being accused of committing a crime, take it. Your armory. There we go. Let's go in there. Alright. So again, yes, steel gauntlets. You can take from here. Again, it's not stealing. Take advantage of the situation. Wreck me, sure. I don't want the bows. Alright, you got steel helm, you've got steel greaves back here. Boots. Silver arrow, ooh yes. Chainmail helm if you're using light armor. I used to always get chainmail just because I thought chainmail looked pretty. There it is, the Imperial Dragon armor. So let's take it. Look at this. The helm alone is worth 1,120 septums. The weight is 8 pounds. Your defense is 3. We are going to do a little comparison here. Legion shield if you don't want to have to kill somebody to take it. Legion armor. Alright, so let's take a look at the equipment, see if it's any better than what we are wearing, which, by God, it should be. So the blades, Curious, which is probably one of the more important items, is your chest armor. At 99 heart, or even 100 heart, it's going to come in at 6 on defense. That comes in at 7. And gives you the enchantment Resist Magic 11%. The boots is Resist Frost. Gauntlets Resist Poison. Greaves Resist Fire. And the helmet Resist Shock. That's pretty damn amazing. Sasrin, welcome to the memory card. Thank you for the spark points. That's very nice of you. Thank you. And of course, I got some shoes to fortify my sneak. So if I gotta do some sneaky sneak, instead of just going barefoot, I'll probably throw those on. Because again, it's not heavy armor. It'll make less noise. To top it off, it'll increase my sneak a little bit. Aha. So what do those spark points do? To be honest with you, Sass, I'm still trying to learn it myself, but near as I can tell, think of it like a point system. I know online they say it works like a currency system, but I'm not sure 100%. Giving me spark points does give you points while you're in my room, so you could level up in my room, in my chat room. That's the most I know of it. If John Beast were on, he could probably explain it a great deal better than I could. I'm still learning. Still learning some of the finer details, shall we say. I know my husband tried to explain to me because I asked him the same thing. What do the spark points do? Just going up here, I'm just gonna see if there's anything else I can literally take. Well, thank you for the spark points, Sass. Oh wow, thank you again. Aww.
You have my ear, citizen.
You're awesome, Sass. Thank you, thank you. Oh shit, I just tried to sprint, which is probably a bad idea because I'm sure that button will not make me sprint, but instead it'll probably make me do something I don't want to do. Alright, so we're gonna not zoom in on our character, but we are gonna head to the waterfront because now that we changed our armor, I do want to jump back to my house, dump what I don't need to be carrying because I don't want to be over encumbered. One good thing about Skyrim, if you're over encumbered, you can still move, you just can't run.
Speak.
In this game, if you're over encumbered, you ain't doing shit. You ain't running. You ain't moving. 10,000 spot. Wow, thank you, Sasrin. Thank you.
Farewell.
I hope to one day have a far better answer for you, though, on what they do.
Thank you.
I really want to know myself now. I want to know the finer details.
Oh, hey, sweet lady of ways.
Oh my god, that food pirate just shut up.
No.
I hate listening to him. Kiss my ass. Oh my goodness. Thing about dark roast, I gotta put more creamer in it. Alright, so as you remember, this is all the stuff that we want to sell. Eventually we plan on doing it. So for now, let's just dump what we're no longer gonna need. For instance, do I really need blade armor? Probably not, but it can't be sold. It's all at 0. I'm thinking I'm not gonna waste my time. I will sell that. Store health, resource, health, keeping all that. Man, this stuff's still showing up as... Sass is like, alright, I'm just gonna do all the spark points right now. Thanks again, Sassrin, I appreciate it. Right, I think this is where I had, yeah, it is. Sass is like, here, spark points, whatever, here, I'll just dump them here. Let's see here, I'll keep the arrow, I'm gonna leave the silver arrows here. See, in Skyrim, arrows don't weigh anything. In this game, they weigh 0.1 apiece. So if you're carrying over 200 arrows, get ready to be carrying some weight. Alrighty. that's as good as it's gonna get on the inventory scheme. God, that is still a lot of freaking weight to be carrying. And a lot of it is coming from our armor. I mean, look at this. My shield alone weighs 8. My armor itself is 7. And the greaves are 4. Vanilla Skyrim arrows had weight? No, they didn't. Nope, they didn't. Even in vanilla Skyrim, arrows do not weigh anything. Don't try me. My husband tried to call me on that. He didn't believe me when I knew what the fuck I was talking about. I gotta get my husband though. He usually is in here. He's doing a hell of a run tonight. Give me just a moment here. I'm sorry, guys. I just wanna... Sorry, everybody. Just wanna let my husband know. You dumb machine. Brand new phone. It is already stupid. There we go. My phone's being dumb. I don't know why. Maybe I put too much faith in it, and it's gotta prove me wrong. But it is a pretty cool phone. I will give it that. Sasrin, did you leave me? You left me.
How are you?
Fantastic. Thanks for asking.
Oh, you're back. For a minute there, Sass, I thought you left me. Alright, let's get back on with the skin grad thing, shall we? Ulterior motives. Alright. God, oh god. This is what happens when you play too much Skyrim. Or Elder Scrolls Online. We're gonna go to the Cursed Mine, since I gotta go right there. Makes it much easier. And remember, you gotta be there at 2 a.m. Loading! Please wait.
Hello.
Poor cat Mjolnir is all ready. Bandit, I got too close. Mixer app is kind of bad. Uh-oh, what's going on, man? The app, like, kicking you out, giving you a hard time? I know there are times, sometimes I have a little problem with the app, but it's never too terribly bad. Let's see what time it is. Okay, we got some time yet. We could head over, and we could actually be early. Guy did say you don't want to be late. So, okay. We shall be early. Oh. Uh-oh. Now would you look at that? Oh, you were trying to figure out the notifications. Yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it? Early.
Well, well. You're early, mage. I'm afraid I misled you. The Count won't be arriving. In fact, he doesn't even know you're here.
Really?
We're not about to let the Guild interfere with our plans, for the Count or otherwise. So, you'll have to die. Don't worry. We'll put your body to good use, I assure you.
I didn't do much, did it? Ooh, I heard magic behind me.
You impossible fool. What possessed you to think I would suggest a meeting here, of all places? At least your gullibility served some useful purpose. I knew about Mercator, but not his friends. Now none of them are a threat any longer.
No, they're not. What? Who are you? I'm sorry?
Count Janus Hasseldor at your service. A thank you might be in order at this point.
Why, bitch? I killed them all.
Do you not recognize a necromancer when you see one? I suspected Mercator was involved in their cult, but was unwilling to move against him without knowing the identities of his allies. Despite what your council may think, I've not thrown in with the necromancers and would never do so. You may pass along that message.
Dude, I'm just here for a book. Christ's sakes. And there it is. I was only here for a book. Or you can say, where's my book? We're just gonna tell him, look, man, I was just here for a book. God dang.
Is that so? Perhaps your council has not been entirely honest with you.
Apparently
Do
not.
you really believe they sent you here for a book?
Uh-huh.
No, they sent you here to spy on me.
Never.
They've heard the same rumors I have about the necromancer's cult.
Okay, go on.
Tell your council that the
No
next
more
time they want
sarcastic
something from me, they come themselves. They don't send someone under false pretenses.
Okay. My bad.
Yes,
Dang.
I see that now.
Put the fangs away
I
there, man.
regret that Traven has involved you in this way.
Where
At
is
least you've survived. For now. Perhaps in the
Survive.
future
Bitch,
you can
I
be
killed
trusted
them
enough
myself. I
to
didn't
deal
need
with
you.
more serious matters. Now our business here is concluded. I suggest you return to your council.
That's fine. I suggest you piss off. Love that. Oh, thank you might be in order. What? I did the killing. He did anything. He just poofed appeared after the fact. And then he poof disappeared. Shit Christ, man. Alright. So, let's get on out of here. Obviously, and especially for those of you who are fans, clearly can tell Hasseldor is a vampire. When he talks, you can see the teeth. His eyes are red. He's straight vampire. There he is. No! No, 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 no! No, 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 no! Oh my god, it's the psycho son of a bitch. Get away from me. I did not think the son of a bitch would follow me outside. Oh my god, get the fuck away from me. Hang on, hang on. No, no. I gotta run away from this guy. Oh my god. Get away. Get away. Ah! You can run faster if you get rid of the heavy armor. Yes. I'm not ready to deal with that psycho babbling bullshittery, okay? I'm just not ready to deal with him yet. Fuck, I'll deal with him later. Alright, back to the Arcane University. I keep wanting to call it the Insane University. Sorry, but they all are a little cuckoo. Alright. Oh, thank you.
Ah, you must be the Arcane University's newest addition. This humble battle mage bids you welcome.
One thing Oblivion did better than Skyrim. NPCs will react to things you have done in this world. If you are a thief, they will react to that. If you become the guild master, they react to that. Whereas in Skyrim, even after you become the harbinger of the companions, they still address you as the newest companion. At least in this game, if you become the Archmage, they freaking address you as such.
You must be the Arcane University's newest addition.
No, they don't, Sass. Not like they do in Oblivion. Man, not like they do in Oblivion. Although one time I had the mace of Molag Bal on my hip in Skyrim, I approached a guard, and he actually was like, "Get away from me with that weapon!"
You must be the Arcane University's newest
me.
addition.
Man. Stalker much?
Please join me.
I got this thief guild complete, and several have said, "Thief, keep your hands." But that's all they say. That's all they say. They never acknowledge the fact that you're the guild master. Never once. If you become Archmage of the College of Winterhold, they don't acknowledge you as that.
Hail.
This game acknowledges it.
What
Well
is
then.
it?
That's what I mean by this game. It was the one thing they did better than Oblivion, was at least that. Was at least that. Although Skyrim did have far better graphics. Far better.
Hi there.
At least people didn't have potato faces.
Have you been to Skingrad and seen Count Hasseldor?
Yes, I have. And you lied to me. Lie.
Saved you, did he? Well, that's a good sign. I must apologize. It was never the Council's intention to put you in harm's way.
No, it was just your intention to lie to me.
Archmage Travin feared that sending a high-ranking official with the guild might draw too much attention and provoke a reaction from the Count. We were also concerned
Potato
that it might
faces
drive
who
any
have overdosed on
necromancers in the
Viagra.
area underground, making
There you
them
go,
more
Zaz,
difficult to
yeah.
root out.
Like the dorky smiles all the time. Come on. Even in Skyrim, they had some expression. Crying out loud.
The Count's unique nature is not public knowledge. The Council wishes to keep it that way.
I don't
At the
care,
time, it was
shithead.
believed that there was
You're gonna
no
send me there,
reason to
don't
inform
lie.
you, since it was not crucial to the task you were given.
Really?
For that
You wanted me to
reason,
spy on
he
a
was unable
freaking
to
vampire?
disclose more about
I'd
his true
say
identity.
that's kind
to
of
you.
a need to know.
Clearly, that judgment was in error. I apologize.
Fuck you! I get
We
your
simply
apology.
wanted to survey the situation in Skingrad.
I'm sorry, people.
Our
I gotta
relationship
eat
with
something.
Hasseldor is tenuous at best.
I'm gonna try not to make
The
too much
Council has
noise.
agreed to keep his nature a secret, and in exchange,
Oh,
he
shit,
occasionally
reverse.
provides us with useful information.
I still love Elder Scrolls, though. Oh yeah, me and you both, Sass. And this was the game that got me addicted to the Elder Scrolls. After this, man,
As a vampire, the Count has few allies he can trust.
this
He
was
has
the game
disguised his
that got me
nature from
addicted.
most, but cannot hide it from the Council of Mages, so he approached us with an accord. As you have seen, that agreement is under a great deal of strain lately. The Count does not agree with certain policies the Guild has established.
Morrowind, Sasrin. That's gonna have to wait till I get my laptop. Morrowind
It's
is
not
very
quite
difficult
that
for
simple.
me.
Hasseldor is
I'm gonna need a
powerful, to be
laptop
sure,
to play as my
but the
strategy
Council
guide
does
for
not
Morrowind.
consider him
And I'm hoping
be
to have a
threat.
laptop within about a month
After
here
all,
or so.
he has ruled over Skingrad for quite some time without
So,
incident.
one of two things. When we're done with Oblivion, I can either jump back into Fable, or I could go backwards to Elder Scrolls 3 and play Morrowind. Ah. I don't know. I think because it was still a very early game, so you had no idea if somebody was. You know how when you sneak, you can tell if you're detected. Morrowind didn't have that. There were just a few things that Elder Scrolls 4 started implementing that Morrowind did not. Morrowind did not have fast travel. You had to actually go to a town, hope to God they had a stilt strider, and purchase a ride.
We fear, at least not for the moment.
So
We will continue to monitor the situation, but I assure
there were
you,
just so many things
we
there
will
that
make
made it very
no
difficult
further
for me to
attempts to
play.
mislead you. You have done your job admirably, and I thank you.
Oh my god, shut up for 5 minutes, you stupid piece of shit. Thank you! So yeah, there were just some things there that just I have a hard time with. Fast travel through the Mages Guild and see, and I need to do that then. I don't think it really had quest markers in the sense that Elder Scrolls 4 did, but I'd have to reload the game and look again. The player house is very odd for me. I think if you want a home, you essentially go in, find the owner, and kill the owner. Now the house is yours. And it was like, okay. So, Morrowind is very confusing for me. It really is. I think it's a little bit more real world, in a way. But also just, I don't know.
Your services to the guild have not gone unnoticed. As of this
Alright,
moment,
so when you're done
you've
with
gained
House
the
Door,
rank
yes, you
of
do advance
Evoker.
in rank.
Along with your new rank, please take this
The least
amulet.
I could do after lying to
May
you,
it help
right?
keep you safe in times of danger.
Oh, damn, I thought I saw something. Okay, let's do task.
Are you ready for it? If not, I understand you've been through quite a bit lately.
Bitch, please.
Very well. There's a research project going on at one of the Iliad ruin sites on the eastern side of the province. Irlav Jarol is in charge of the project and is apparently in need of some help. I thought you might need a break after the things you've been exposed to lately. You can find Irlav in the Archmage's Tower.
Awesome.
He's a good man, but council matters have distracted him lately.
Alright, this
Erlach
quest
should be
is
waiting
really
for you.
cool. I do like this quest. It's such an awesome game, but yeah, it starts slow. But once you do Mage's Guild, which opens up Teleport, it's a lot easier. It's good to know. Still, I'm gonna need a strategy guide to help me through it. I'm just not really good with Morrowind just yet. But when I get a laptop, it'll definitely open up my ability to go in and play that. Of course, for anybody who's watching, feel free to comment if you like the idea of us going into Elder Scrolls 3 when we're done with this game. And for those of you who watch on YouTube, same thing. Feel free to comment below how you feel about us jumping into Elder Scrolls 3 after this, rather than staying on to Fable or anything of the sort. I will say this, my husband and I did discover that another favorite game of mine is certainly over 10 years old. Mass Effect 1. And for me, Mass Effect 1 was so much better than 2 or 3.
Hello.
Hello.
Wow, attitude much. Alright. So he said we need to go into the Mage's Tower. Right here. Which is funny because that's considered breaking and entering, and yet he's telling you to go in there. I just love when games do that.
You're about Vatican, are you? It's a damn shame.
Oh, good.
I haven't been giving the
We
project
can
the
actually
attention it
just
deserves.
grab him and get the hell out of
The
here.
last
before anybody
report I
calls
received from
authority.
Scaleel indicated there was some sort of problem, a blocked passage or something that they couldn't get past. I'd investigate it further, but I'm needed here with the council. Ramen says you've got a good head on your shoulders. Look
Well,
into
thank
it for me, will you? You can find Scaleel at the site. Access is restricted, so you'll need this key.
Okay.
It's an Iliad ruin southwest of Cheydinhall.
Talk to him
We
about it.
suspect that there are some interesting things inside.
Sometimes they
So
tell
a
you things that
research
might help
project
you.
was established. Scaleel is there now, working on investigating the ruins. She's
Ask
the
about
mage
Scaleel?
heading up the on-site research. She can tell you more about whatever it is that's impeding their progress.
There's all kinds of things impeding their progress. Mostly they're just dumb. Give me a minute. Ugh.
I eagerly...
Swing around. Get the hell out of there before someone calls a guard and gets all pissy. Let's get out. Alright. So if we go to Cheydinhall's stables, just head over. Boom, it's right there. Let's go there. Oh! Leg. My leg. Ow! Oh, right through my ankle. Ow. Anyhow. Neither here nor there. It's just an ankle. Who cares about that? Alright. Two chips, that's and just remember that almost everything in this game does cost weight, including alchemy ingredients, so be mindful always of how much weight you got in your inventory and that you're not over encumbering yourself. I think that's enough. Head straight for that marker. It's right there. There is a little town up there. I'm not quite ready for that town, so I'm not going to worry about it yet. Right there. I'm more worried about what's over here. But yeah, Sass, next time I play Morrowind, I'll have the laptop. It'll help me with the Mages Guild, and this way I can actually teleport around. Like you said, make my life a lot easier in that game. But that's very interesting to know that only a mage can teleport in Morrowind. Very interesting indeed. It's a stupid mud crab again. There we go. Only to the main cities. Well, it's still better than nothing. I mean, even in ESO, fast travel is restricted to way shrine or to your house, and then you have to hit and patter to your location from there. So that's still something, I guess. Recently used pickaxe. It's amazing. Everything else just says pickaxe. That actually says recently used pickaxe. What's the difference? There really isn't one. Nope, because the magic spell I have is for very easy, not just easy. Yep. Silver war axe. Yeah, that's about the only real difference. One has been used recently. I am going to take a Welkin stone, because if you remember, we are going to probably need that when we go to do the one bitch that helped us with the book. What a waste of my talents. Really, that's what she says. Every fucking time. I swear, that's all that bitch says. Is, what a waste of my talents. A silver mace. Does 6 damage? I do 7 with that. Nope. This is who you want,
This is a restricted area, I'm afraid. Guild mages only. You have business here? Don't tell me Jarl sent you. Erlov sent you, did he? Figures. He can't be bothered to come check on his own project, so he sends someone who knows nothing about it. And this is supposed to help.
The Welkin stone?
No offense to you, friend. It's not your fault.
What that's gonna do?
And perhaps you can help.
When we were getting our
recommendations,
recommendations
figure out how to use the pillar,
through the towns, there was
thrilled.
one town.
You're welcome to try your hand at it.
You helped a woman get this book, Fingers of the Mountain. And with Fingers of the Mountain, she deciphered it gave you a small passage that says, hey, take a welcome stone, use shock magic on the pillar, and if you survive, get a very powerful magic spell for it. So I'm holding on to that welcome stone so that when I'm ready to go back to that pillar at Cloud Top and get that uber powerful magic spell, I got my welcome stone ready.
That's what we're calling it, only because we don't know what it really is.
So I figure if I got one here, I might as well snaggle it.
It's magical.
So I don't have to delve through alien ruins trying to find
somehow. We think it's a lock of some sort, but haven't been able to figure out how it works. All I can say for sure is that it reacts to magic, badly most of the time. Several mages were hurt attempting to cast spells at it. It's at the bottom of the ruins, if you wish to try your luck. Be careful, though. It could be quite hazardous to your health. Best to play it safe. No complex magic. Stick to basic spells with single effects. It's not worth taking unnecessary risks. This place has been nothing but trouble as far as I'm concerned. Since we disposed of the creatures that had taken up residence here, it's been nothing but a fight to figure out how the place works. The pillar has had us stumped for more than a week now, not to mention the injuries it's caused. What a waste of my talents.
Here it is. I knew she was going to say it. I said she was going to say it. What a waste of my talent. Apparently it's not, because you can't figure this shit out. If you were so fucking talented, you'd have had this pillar figured out and everything handled. So. Do you hear that? That is the sound of a ghost breathing.
Be careful in here.
So there's the pillar. There are some inscriptions, and if you notice, there are stones here. So what happens is, if you hit this thing with the wrong spell, or even if you got the right spells, but you hit it in the wrong order, these fuckers hit you with some pretty hefty damage. There's one in each corner of the room. So, watch your ass. Alright, buddy.
Sent you in to try your hand at the thing, have they?
Yes, they have. How you doing, man? Pillar.
I don't know how much Skalil told you. We know that it reacts to magic, but every time we've tried, the thing shocks whomever cast the spell. It hasn't been fatal for anyone yet, but we stopped trying after the first few attempts. I can tell you, it really hurts.
He was
The
one of
only
the
thing we
victims.
haven't figured out is the markings. You see them on the walls? They must relate to the pillar, but I don't know how. If we had some sort of reference, something to compare them to, we might be able to decipher them. But we lack anything like that. Skalil might have a book that would be useful, but she's been skulking over the way Erlov's been treating her. Perhaps you could ask her for it.
Oh, sure. Send the person that's new.
I don't know what else to say. Until we have some sort of reference for understanding these symbols, we'll never figure this thing out.
Whatever, dude.
I don't know. Anything that might help explain these inscriptions in the ruins. They're like nothing we've seen to date.
Oh.
Goodbye.
Alright. Back to Skalil. We gotta try and tell her, hand your frickin' book over, you damn scaly bitch.
If there's anything about... I don't know why Dental is even trying. This is doomed to fail. But fine. If he wants it, he can have it. It's just one more thing I'll get blamed for in the end.
Whatever.
What a waste of my talents.
So what the fuck is your talent? Reading books? Writing papers? 'Cause it sure as hell ain't figuring things out.
Be
Hey,
careful.
man.
What?
Guess what? Guess what I got?
You got the book, eh? Good for you. I've given up trying to deal with her for now. I'll tell you what. I'll take the book, and then if you can read me the inscriptions, I'll see if I can find the translations for them.
Teamwork.
This is kind of exciting, don't you think?
Alright. Start reading these inscriptions. Magica Celia. Well, Sass, in all fairness, the NPCs have to be worthless in Elder Scrolls. This way you could be the hero! I mean, if they were actually halfway intelligent and could figure things out, there'd be nothing for you to really do. Except save their ass. Magica Scylla. Magica Gloria. Magica obviously is magic. Of Mafri Nagaya. Of Molag Anyamis. Anyamis. Like that.
You know, I saw...
See, he actually references the fact that you're now the Grand Arena Champion. Come on. Go kill bears. They bother me. Then give me the pelts. Alright, here we go.
Now that I have the book, I can try and translate what's on the walls here. You just read the inscriptions. Let me know what they say.
Titans Ravens game is so lame. What's Titans Ravens game?
Okay.
Alright, let's start with the first one. First one we read was, you know what? Fuck it. Doesn't really matter.
According to this, it translates to from fire, life. Fire it is then. Anything else?
Molag Anyamis is fireball. Or fire. Oh, football playoffs. No wonder I don't know what you're talking about. I don't do
Mafre
sports.
seems to translate to frost, so a spell with frost damage should work for it. Anything else?
Alright. Fire, frost. Next
It
one.
means Magica shines. And taken in context with the other inscription about Magica darkening, perhaps there's an alternate translation. If we assume it means Magica waxes, then a spell increasing Magica might be what we need. Something that fortifies it, perhaps.
Fortify Magica? That means that's going to be the reverse of Fortify Magica.
It means Magica darkens. Considering the other inscription, it could be translated to mean Magica wanes, along with Magica waxes. Perhaps a spell that damages Magica is what you're looking for. Okay.
Now,
This is kind of exciting, don't
if you
you
check the
think?
chest behind him, there are several different spells. Let's hope to God one of these is it. Fire. And this is where you probably want to save. Because, yeah, unless you got the strategy guide giving you all the answers, it's not that easy. Fire. Worked. Awesome. So we know the first spell we want to cast is fire. Now let's see if frost is the next one. It is. So we know it's fire, then frost. Now, we need the two magicas. Damage magica. Elevate magica. Let's put elevate magica in. we're gonna do that one first. And we saved before we did this, so if I'm wrong... Aha! Whoa! See, we were wrong. So it needs to be damage magicka, then elevate magicka. So, sever magicka is what we want first. As you'll notice, the pillar comes down a little more. Then you want elevate magicka next. You have solved the puzzle of the pillar. That fucking lizard couldn't figure that out. But it's such a waste of her talent. What talent? Crying out loud, had she just given this guy the book, they'd have had this shit figured out. Ta-da!
Well, would you look at that?
Yeah, no
Someone
shit.
will need to see where this goes.
You guys been down
I
here
think
how
you
long?
should
A
go.
week?
You've
and
done
you
all
couldn't
the
figure out
hard
a
work,
simple
after all.
4.
If there are any discoveries to be
And
made,
you knew it was 4
you
different
should
cells.
be the one to make them.
Couldn't
You
figure out the pattern.
deserve that much. Be careful and watch your step.
So, none of these people are too smart. They couldn't figure this out. By God, we did. We get to loot. Ghost! Ghost! I knew I heard him. Come in with silver and magic. Silver and magic is what's needed when you got ghosts. Take the ectoplasm. Let's get ourselves in here. Notice the way that has an opening? Notice that has holes in the floor? That is a trap. Stick to the corners and it won't go off. You know what? Let's take that too. Oh, shit burgers. Got too close to something. Now the spells are going off. You can hear the ghosts breathing, so you know they're here. Yep, and there was one right here behind you. Take them both down. That pathway is now opened. Checking behind these coffins, if that's what they are. I could be wrong. I check behind those coffins to see if there's something to be had. Alright, this room is very much the same. You can see the spikes in the ceiling. Blood on there, so you know what that's gonna do. Again, stick to your corners to avoid the floor from moving up. And run like hell because they're already glowing. Those are the things that are attacking you. They throw magic at you. Some slow-moving gears there, man. What old age has done to these things. They don't move very fast. They're all rusted. Man, in Skyrim, those things would be flying. I was gonna say, why am I not swinging my sword? So far, it's been a relatively straight path, and this is your goal. Is what is up there. And as you can see, the stone steps need to get raised up. So make your way to the back here. Go up these stone steps. Make sure there's no enemies nearby, because God knows you do not need to be dealing with that crap. Right here is the lever. Hit the switch. Doing so, however, will raise some... No, the dead don't raise yet. Jumping the gun. Go up the stone steps. And there they are. As soon as you get up the steps, the ghost attack. Just run down, get over it. Just get it over with. Run down. Ooh, you were smart enough to aim where I was running to. Oh, alright. Nice. I remember this dungeon probably got stuck here forever. I remember one person hit me up on the chat on the Xbox. He got stuck here. He ran up there. He hit the switch. These did not lift up. I had to tell the guy essentially his game glitched and he'd have to start over. And there is the ancient elven helm. There it is. That is the artifact they're looking for. I found an object deep within whatever the name is. Vatican? I should take it back to Scully. Yeah, I found something in the Vatican. Oh, Jesus, you were right in front of my face. I almost ran right into you, didn't I? Oh, really? Really? Dude. Drop dead. Damn. See, I thought I heard a skeleton at some point, but I just... Wow. Always check the alcoves. You might find something. Hello. Oh my god, this better be worth the time. And the lockpicks. I'm just looking for the fast drop. There it was. I want some filled. I need soul gems that are filled. $121 gold. Oh, thank you. Wow, hi. Just camping on the stairs there, huh, buddy? Apparently I had to actually hit A and activate that. Walking on it didn't work. And that's it. Run back up. He is not the one you want to talk to, even though he is far more grateful. John Beast, Discord and the Funhouse, spammed. Ah, thank you, John Beast. Thank you, baby. Welcome to the memory card, sweetie.
What's that you have there? That
Nothing
looks
for you,
important,
bitch.
whatever it is. I think you've really found something. You'd best get that to Erlaf back at the Imperial City as soon as possible. He'll want the mages there to examine it more closely.
I would still love to know what this bitch's supposed talents are.
What a waste of my talents.
That's all she says. This bitch couldn't figure out that pillar in the course of a week. She's gonna whine that this is a waste of her talent. Funhouse. Oh yes, Astor. The Funhouse. Let's just say it's a group of guys you definitely want to be 21 or older to deal with. Thanks for the spark point, Sass. John Beast, I know you're driving, so you stay safe, baby. I know all you're gonna really be able to do is just listen right now. Ah. warm that up and put some more creamer in. Taking a break at the moment. Eating 3-hour-old Taco Bell. Oh. 3-hour-old Taco Bell. Woo! Can I just say I am so glad I'm not in the truck with you. Oh. Yeah, shoot me. Okay, so I am saving my game because it's still considered trespassing, and yet the son of a bitch never leaves the tower.
You're in good company, friend.
What's this? Some sort of alien artifact? Well, well, Ramen was
For
right
your
in sending you out there.
4-hour-old Taco Bell.
Good work. I'll be sure and put in a good word for you.
All right.
Good work getting that straightened out. I'm glad someone finally came along that was able to make progress with it.
Now, get the hell out of here before they call the guards. I tried to. I tried to tell them it was about... From what I understood, and make sure I'm right, John Beast, it's kind of in the beta right now, so we don't really have access to it. I think right now it's just for partners and people who've made partnership and things of that nature to let them test it out and try it out and see how it works first. Then, hopefully it'll become available to everybody.
Well met.
No idea
How
who
are
I'm supposed to talk to because Raminus isn't around.
What is it?
Ah,
Is that him?
you must... Good work at Vatican.
Yeah, that's
Jorl
him.
is quite pleased with the information now coming in about the site. There is another predicament, which I believe you can also help resolve, if you feel ready for it.
Verified account. I wonder if that's like one step away from being partnership.
Excellent. You have become most reliable, and I assure you that the Council appreciates it. Now, to the matter at hand. In order to deal with the apparent growing problem of necromancers in Cyrodiil, the Council needs as much information as possible. The Mystic Archives have been consulted with minimal success. Guild
John
members
Beast
are
was just
investigating
telling us,
other avenues, but I
Quest
believe
to find
more
his
can be
hair.
learned here.
He needs one. And he needs a lot of hair gel. So you're thinking a verified account is the same as being an affiliate on Twitch, Sasserin? So what's an affiliate on Twitch? Is that, you're not quite a partner, but they know you're still, like, a heavy streamer or something? Really need to heat that up and put more creamer in. Ah! Okay, okay.
I'd like you to speak with Tarmina at the Mystic Archives. She is our specialist on I believe we have been asking her the wrong questions, taxing her too much with vague attempts to make sense of all that we know. Speak with her specifically about these black soul gems, if she knows anything about their powers or creation.
So
An
one step
insight
away
into their
from
origins
partnership,
may lead us to those who are responsible for them.
but still monetized.
You become more valuable to the guild with each passing day. The guild wishes
You
to
advance
reward
further
that,
quickly
and so
through the Mages
you
Guild,
are
just
raised
so you guys know.
to the rank of
I mean, I
conjurer.
just finished that one quest, now I'm
Accept
already
these
advancing
robes
again.
and wear them with pride.
Leave
Report
him,
back as soon as
get
you
to the
can.
Mystic Archive. We're going to talk to her about black soul gems specifically.
Greetings, wizard.
How are you today?
Fantastic. Thanks for asking.
Great.
Alright, baby, you stay safe.
Bye.
How are you?
I know I dropped the gem.
Fantastic. Thanks for
Either
asking.
I'm insane.
Everyone wants to know what really
I know I
happened in the
dropped the gem.
temple. What happened to Martin? Was the fiery dragon really Akatosh?
Most people consider Martin's transformation a religious or political event, but what interests me is its metaphysical implications.
Very true.
You might be right, Seth.
My remote
Verified account might be the
numerology
same as
apparatus
affiliate.
picked up vibrations in the probability lines that continue to this day.
Ogier Gyorek has a good selection of ingredients at the main ingredient. Look, if you're here for information, I'm afraid
She's
you'll
just
have
like,
to
"Oh,
find it
fuck
on
me,
your
no."
own. I'm swamped right now, up to my ears in necromancy. Not practicing it, mind you. Wouldn't
do
want
you
anyone
have
to
ears?
think I was involved in that sort of thing. I simply meant researching it.
Yeah, because everybody and their grandmother's asking you some stupid question.
Oh, of course you were. No doubt the council is trying to get you to bother me further. I ran Karanya out of here just a short while ago and told them to leave me alone.
John
I keep
Beast,
telling
hey
them
babe, call me when
I
you're done
can't
streaming.
produce
Okay,
results
baby, I
if
will.
I'm not given any time. I'm not used to working under conditions like this. Now that is a bit more specific.
Yeah.
Finally, something I can respond to.
Yeah.
Let me think for a moment. Ah, yes, there's one obscure text that references these gems. I believe it's still around here someplace, unless Falkar never returned it. The name of the book is Necromancer's Moon. I'm unclear on the origins of the text, but it does involve these gems you're interested in. I'm afraid you'll have to find it yourself. I'm so out of sorts with all these requests, I've lost track of most everything. It's very distressing.
Okay. Jesus. So try to
Take
find
care.
Necromancer's Moon.
Hello?
It is a book that's somewhere in here. Amazingly, it'll be right there. Grab it. Take the time to read it if you like. Go back to
A
Tarmina.
pleasure to speak with you.
Ask her about Necromancer's
A
Moon.
most interesting text, is it not? We are fortunate that at least one necromancer took the time to record the information. I am unfamiliar with a shade of the revenant described within the book, but I was never one to dabble in the more, shall we say, amoral arts. You may take that with you for now, if you wish. The council may have use for it. Please, ask them to return it quickly, as I may need it again.
Okay. Alright, take the book.
Goodbye.
Sassarin, yeah, no, Mixer don't have affiliate. Oh, okay.
Yes?
Alright,
goes
so
it?
you heard Tarmina. Get this book. Well, I said verified might be their word for affiliate. It might be the same as affiliate. They just don't use that term. Ow. Okay, where was I?
Has Tarmina been of use in gathering information about the necromancers?
Yeah.
Excellent work. I believe this will be of use to the council. I shall make sure they're made aware of its contents.
Very good.
I've never heard of this shade
This
of
is
the
just
Revenant.
like a registered channel.
Some sort
that
of
Mixer
celestial
sees
phenomenon.
As a
If
legit
that's
channel.
correct, then Bothil would most
Maybe.
likely know something about it, as the caretaker of the orrery. She should be on university grounds.
Key.
A most fascinating contraption. Bothil is one of the few who understands how it worked and kept it running.
Alright,
Goodbye.
so now we gotta find someone else. Because they think...
Well, here's a fine one. Speak freely.
Ugh. Up to the mage quarters. Talk to her.
Hello, Hello there. Is there something I can do for you?
I will say this, Elder Scrolls Online, I loved how they made the Wood Elf speak compared to the way the High Elf speaks, compared to the way a Khajiit speaks. Everybody has their own accent, which I thought was amazing. Whereas in this game, it sounds like everybody talks the same, has the same accent. There's just nothing. Yes, that chin, I know. Shade of the Revenant.
Revenant, you say? And it represents something in the heavens? It sounds familiar. Let me think. Ah, yes, now I remember. Falcar was here some time ago asking about just such a thing. Said it was for research. He had a large sheaf of notes with him about it. I'm afraid I didn't have any more advice for him than I do for you. With the Ori in such a state of disrepair, I have no point of reference. Falcar did leave this behind. I think it fell from his notes as he left. I didn't pay it much attention, but perhaps it will be of use to you.
And yet you held on to it. But you didn't pay much attention to it. Sure.
Farewell.
Sure. If you didn't pay much attention to it, you wouldn't have picked it up. Much less kept it. Ooh, spell absorption. I need to be wearing that. Not that. That's for when I want to sell things. Damn. Obviously, those robes keep getting better. Oh, so if you're playing a magic user, light armor. Yeah, the robes you get from the Mages Guild will certainly help you. Hastily scrolled note. You got some primary sites. The Dark Fissure, Fort, whatever that is. Mysterious. Fort Lynchel and Wendelbeck. Altars have been raised, anchorets have been called, watch the skies once a week, His grace shines down upon us. That's it. That's all you got to go on. Back to Raminus. Start calling him Ramen.
Well met.
Back to Ramen Noodle
Pardon
guy.
me, noble scholar, but
The bedhead.
could I speak with you a minute?
Hey, Ramen Noodle.
Hello. A pleasure to speak with you. So, Falcar expressed interest in this revenant as well, and left this note behind, did he? Perhaps we should look into it for more clues. This lists several locations. The first is the Dark Fissure, which I recognize. It's a cave in the mountains, south of Cheydinhal. If there is indeed an altar there, as the note suggests, I believe this cave is directly related to the contents of the book.
Yep.
Go to the Dark Fissure the next time this shade occurs. Search for any connection to what we've learned and
Now
report
keep in mind,
back.
you're left in the
Please,
dark on what
be
time
careful.
does
Anything
this
you
shade
find
come
is of
around?
no use to us if you
What
do
day
not
of the
survive.
week?
I believe we are dealing with powerful forces here. Do not put yourself in harm's way if it can be avoided.
Sorry, everybody. I've got tortilla chip dust in my chest. Hello. Alright, we're
Be
done with
careful.
him. Let's get on to that site that was listed. Woohoo! Flop. Alright. So wouldn't you know it? We just got done with that place, and this place is right there. Guess where we're fast traveling to? Ow. Man. Y'all may have to give me a moment while I make a run to heat up my coffee and get some of that in me. Maybe that'll help. Alright, so I don't want to go in there. I do want to go across the water and up there. I'll tell you one thing that worries me about getting in the water in Oblivion is slaughterfish. Seriously. Mud crab. Wow. Okay, so this is gonna be a pill to get up. See if we can find a different place where we can actually get some footing. no blades of grass on that hill, so chances are... Did I fight a Minotaur yet? Nope, I'm not high enough in level for Minotaurs to start appearing. You gotta get pretty high up. Unless it's part of the storyline. You generally gotta get pretty high up to get the Minotaurs to pop. Don't worry, we'll get there though. Because I'm pretty sure there is a quest where there's a Minotaur involved. And I think they'll scale the Minotaur down to your level. What level am I? Good question. What level am I? I don't even know anymore. 6. We're not even into the double digits yet, Sass. I got a while before the Minotaurs start coming out. Oh, damn. Yeah, no shit. Xanthropo, welcome! Hi there! Just trying to get up this hill. Again, if you stick to rocks, blades of grass, that's generally a place where you can actually get your footing. And you can hippity-hoppity all the way up. Ooh, found the dark fissure. Okay, so here's the dark fissure. Obviously, it's a necromancer joint. Best thing to do? Don't get spotted. But we are gonna wait. Back here. And we're gonna give this... let's see. Let's give it about 6 hours. We're gonna wait till about 11 o'clock at night. And we're gonna see if we can get the Revenant to shine down. Because that's the thing. You're not given what day of the week, and you're not told what time. This is one of those, all you can do is keep popping in. Hey, John Bees! Then I'm just gonna keep waiting an hour. See if we get... Shine, shine. Shine on, shine on. It's not shining on. One more hour? Might be the wrong day of the week. Alright. So we're gonna wait 22 hours. Because essentially we want to wait a whole day. You just have to go through each day of the week, starting at like midnight, and see if you can get this light to come on down. Come on, hurry up. 9, 10, 11. Fuck you. Did I get... Really? It's a cloudy day. I need a shine, and it's cloudy. Wow, fuck you. Let's wait till 1 o'clock. Nope, that's a negative, Ghost Rider. We're gonna wait till the next available day. So we are on Fredus. We're going to be going, basically Friday. We're going to be going into Saturday in a moment here. I think. No, we're just going into Friday. Yeah, we're going to go into Saturday. There it is, Lourdes. Nothing. Oh dear God. Nothing. Right out loud. What's it gonna take here? Going to the next day of the week. Let's see if we can get this thing to happen. The worst part is you're kind of stuck doing this until it actually works, because otherwise you can't really progress in the storyline for the Mages Guild. Very annoying. Still nothing. Let's wait an hour. Still nothing. Oh dear heavens above. wait another 23 hours. And hope for the best. And of course, we're staying back because what happens is that a necromancer will come out, and if you're spotted, he kind of sets off the alarm, starts raising the dead. I want to say he'll even start calling in other necromancers. Aha! Aha! Here it is! Woohoo! Oh, wait. Let us equip our sneaky sneak boots. See how that looks. So pretty. Blue suede boots. Blue suede shoes, excuse me. Now we're just gonna sit here and wait. What we're waiting for is for someone to come out of that cave. Let's try getting a little closer. Basically, I'm trying to pop it so that somebody comes out of that cave. Comes out to the shrine. Sometimes the game will not...
Feast on your soul, mortal.
Okay, I heard somebody. Alright. There you have it. There you have it. Alright. So there was the remnant. It was shining on the altar. Got the pop-up notification. I can take my sneaky sneaks back off. We're gonna hit back to the university. And while this game is loading, give me a moment. I'm gonna heat up my coffee, and because it's dark roast, I gotta put a little more creamer in that because, ugh, it's horrible. Alright, get out of sneaky sneak mode. Be right back, everyone. I'm not gonna take too long at all. This will not take long. And of course, because I never leave the headset back at my station, you'll obviously still be hearing me yickety yickety yak. Alright, let's heat that up. Woo! Let's turn you off. Alright. Try not to step on the cat. We're gonna save our progress just because you never know. You don't want your system going down or a glitch happening and you didn't save.
You must be the Arcane University.
We're gonna jump in here. Talk to him.
Have you been to the Dark Fissure yet? We need
Have you
to
been
know
to the
all we
barber
can
yet?
about the
Christ's sakes, man, brush your hair.
So
Necromancer.
you saw them. The altars must be infused with
Yeah.
some kind of power to change over the soul gems. I shall pass the news on to the council. Most troubling indeed to know that these are not merely myths. I also fear their numbers may be greater than we believed. You have again performed admirably.
Of course
You
I
have
have.
my thanks, and that of the council as well.
Good. Advancement! Yep, you can advance again.
You are conjurer no more. Guild members shall now address you as magician. Congratulations.
Task.
Seek out Archmage Traven. He has personally requested that you see him for your next assignment.
Alright. So the
Good day.
Archmage himself is now like, hey, I want to talk to this person. And look at this, it is no longer breaking and entering to go into the Archmage's Tower Council Chambers. Say that 3 times fast, you know? How much long? Just call it the Council Chambers. Christ's sakes, why has it got to be that long? Okay, going in. Now that it's no longer
Hello.
breaking
Go
and
ahead.
entering, you don't really have to worry about anything. But look who's here! Hannibal Lector. I mean, Hannibal Traven. It's totally Hannibal Traven. Whatever.
Well met.
I'm a Lector.
Greetings.
Get over here, man.
It is high time that we met face to face, don't you think?
Sure.
Raminus
whatever.
has told me good things about you.
Oh, has he
You
now?
have advanced quickly and show great promise. I now intend to put your talents to a more direct test. I have a difficult task that you can, perhaps, assist with.
Is this the one I think it is? Probably not.
Are you prepared to...
Yes! Oh
Very
my god,
good.
people!
Let me explain what is
Of
at
course
stake.
I'm ready. That's why I'm
The
saying
Council
I'm
of
ready.
Mages has been aware of the increased necromancer activity in Cyrodiil for some time. It had been our position to sit back and watch what unfolded, but that time has clearly passed. We cannot tolerate these attacks on the Guild. Most of our information on the necromancers has come from an informant inside the cult itself,
Oh, it is the
a
member.
guild
it
member
is
who
the
offered to
mission I thought
infiltrate
it
their
was.
ranks. Lucianus Elias. He is not a council member, but has long served the guild here at the Arcane University. Aware of the growing interest in the guild after the ban on necromancy was put into place, he offered to help the council track the cult's actions. With
Yeah,
my
it's the
blessing,
one I thought.
he infiltrated the group and has fed us information for quite some time, until recently. I have not heard from him, and I fear for his safety.
Yeah.
The lack of reports from Mucianus has disturbed the council, and they are now concerned about the legitimacy of his information.
Yeah, because they
A
think he
group
turned
of
traitor.
battle mages were dispatched to Mucianus's last known location with the intent of bringing him in for questioning. I
Yeah.
argued against it, but eventually agreed to maintain order in the council. I regret that decision,
That's the same
and that
voice
is why
of
I
the guy
wish to
that did
send you
Joffrey.
there.
Oh, I know it is. You can tell. But like Sass says, when you're actually playing the game and just getting lost in the story, you don't notice it, even though you do notice it, but it's like one of those things where you're like, yeah, I know it's the same voice, but because it's a different face, your brain just kind of accepts. You honestly thought we were talking to Joffrey. No, Joffrey died at the Battle of Bruma, actually. Hannibal, but not cannibal.
Mucianus last reported being sent to the ruins of Nenyon
I
Twill,
call him Hannibal,
south
like
of the
they're
Imperial City. That is where the battle
Listen,
mages
Ramen
went,
is about to be called
south of the White
Ramen.
Rose River, nearly halfway to the border of
Ramen
elsewhere.
Noodle.
I'm afraid I know nothing more about the location. I fear the battle mages may mistreat Mucianus if they do not mistake him for one of the many necromancers no doubt present in the ruins. I wish for you to find Mucianus and ensure his safe return to the Arcane University. I do not want
Two-time
anything to
spicy
go
ramen noodle.
wrong.
Yeah!
Please, hurry. The battle mages will arrive there soon, if they have not already, and time is of the essence. If, for any reason, they are unsuccessful, Mucianus' life will be in forfeit. You must make sure he is safe. Go now,
Oh my
and
God,
bring word to
never
me as
shut
soon
up.
as he has been escorted to safety.
Very well.
Thank you. Know that I would not ask such a thing of you if I did not feel it was urgent, or that it was beyond your
Come on,
capabilities.
the only one who should be talking
I
this
shall
much
await
is
your
me.
return.
And they like pork.
Make haste. Mucianus is in danger.
Alright. Jeez, man, that guy. I'm sorry, but the only one who should be talking that much on this stream is me. I am the only voice that should be annoying you guys. Alright. Let me situate myself a little bit. Be right back, because I know my coffee's done, but I really gotta put more creamer in that because Dark Roast be too powerful. Okay. Way too powerful. Ugh, which means I'm probably gonna have heartburn like a bitch. That's alright. It is a small price to pay for coffee. Coffee. Nom 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 nom. Nommy nom nom. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Ooh, hot. Of course, that's kind of the idea. It's supposed to be hot. It is coffee. It shouldn't be cold. It's not iced coffee. Okay. Ah, here we are. My god, this Titans-Ravens game is so bad. If you say so, man. Like I said, I don't follow sports, so if you say it's that bad, I'm gonna take your word for it. That it is that bad. Alright, let me see here. Leave! Don't you dare attack the wire. There you go. Go back to sleep. Okay.
Ah, You must be the Arcane
Jesus,
University's
please go
newest
away and shut up.
His humble bow. Ah, you must be the Arcane University.
Wow, somebody's got those guys on repeat. Alright. Now here's something a little interesting for you. Kind of funny, everyone that our dog has been saying how the Ravens are going to destroy the Titans. Now here's the thing. The closest fast travel point I have unlocked at the moment is the Bayron stables of Braville. If we head north, we're going to run into the Inn of Ill Omen before we hit Nenyon Twill. Which means if you really wanted to, and if you've already picked up the beginning of the quest, have your Blade of Woe ready. Because on your way to the alien ruin, you could always drop by the Inn of Ill Omen and kill Rufio. Yeah, Lucien LeChance, Dark Brotherhood. You know what? We just might. Better than Inn of Ill Repute? Are you sure, Sassarin? But yes, I think since I gotta pass by the inn, I might as well... Oh, I don't dare steal the horse. I got two bitches sitting right on the gate. Crap. I might as well just go ahead and kill Rufio for the Dark Brotherhood and the Night Mother. Send his soul to Sithis. Lucien LeChance. I swear to God, in this game, he's damn near my boyfriend. I love Lucien LeChance. Flag, flippity fluck. Who, what, where, really? Okay, a boar. Kind of true to life there. They are tough sons of bitches. Alright, so we're back to the boring trekking across Cyrodiil. Sticking to the roads to avoid as many random encounters as humanly possible. Doesn't always work very well, but you know. As you can see, you still get random encounters.
Got.
What the fuck? What? Really? It's like these people know who I am, but they're still going to attack me because why? The bitch came at me with a goddamn warhammer! Give me your lockpick, you spiky-haired dumbbell. Y'all know I'm the frickin' hero that fought Mehrunes Dagon, right? Yet bandits still gotta try and steal from me. Dummy! Alright, I just unlocked one location, which is good, because if something happens and you need to... It doesn't hurt. If you're close enough to one where it's not too far off the beaten path, go ahead, get it unlocked. If nothing else, it'll help with fast traveling. Although this one might, I mean, the way the icon was, I thought it was a lot closer. Oh fuck, Minotaur! There you go! There you go, Sass. Are you happy now? There's a Minotaur. I am gonna die. I'm gonna die! Run, bitch! Put your sword away and run. Run, 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 run. I'm on the road. Run! Now I know what that icon was. That icon... Oh, fuck me. I heard it. burgers. Dude, I ain't strong enough to kill it. I done stripped down to my skivvies and I'm running like a bitch. I'm running. And now I know what that icon was. That was that Glen where there's a damn unicorn, and that's part of Hircine's little quest. Oh my god, who, what, where, when, why, now? The Inn of Ill Omen. Okay. Who, what, where? Bring it on. Seriously. I mean, I would really love to know what the hell is trying to attack me now. That boar followed me this far. Jesus, you want to be turned into bacon. There. Minotaurs are so awesome. Yeah? I'm certainly not going to deny that. I'm just not in a position to kill one just yet. And those are the horns you want to hold on to so that you can outfit another house. More specifically, a downloadable content house. Ah! Can't repair my armor because it is enchanted. Yeah, buddy. Inn of Ill Omen. Hell yeah. Imperial Legion Forester. Okay. So this guy is actually in here. In the trapdoor. And you would know that if you talked to the innkeeper. I did not. But I am going to put that on. And I am going to prepare my Blade of Woe. And I am going to save because I'm pretty sure this guy does not go down that easy. I could be wrong. Get all sneaky sneak. Get your sneak on. Ah, there he is. Why am I whispering? There's no one else here. The man named Rufio is dead. Woo! The next time I sleep in a location he deems secure, Lucien Lachance will visit me once more and complete my entrance into the Dark Brotherhood. Continue! Hey, you actually can sleep in this room. I'm gonna take his 9 gold, because, well, why not? Okay, there's no one here. I'm just gonna see if there's anything worth a damn. Alright. Okay. Now that that's done and over with. So my ascension into the Dark Brotherhood, you know what? The dark side of the Force is complete. The hell are you? Oh, okay, you're a guard.
Hi there.
The fuck area am I at? It's not a Breville guard. Pretty sure I'm nowhere near the Brevilian line, though. I'm sure I'm past it. Here. gonna have to trek through the wilderness, because that's where most of your alien ruins are, is in the wilderness. Get to trekking. This is gonna take forever. Oh, fuck me, imp. Ha! You missed, bitch! Sorry for being quiet, it's just not too much to say, considering I'm really just trekking through trying to get to this place. John Beast, it's okay, we're enjoying the peace and quiet. Wow, fuck you. Very well, show of hands, who wants me to shut up? John Beast, you don't count. Well,
What are you doing here?
Oh, I was going to tell you, that potion you had me make increased in value by twice the amount. It's now 997. That's what I mean, Sass. If you have your alchemy at 100 and all those other perks, making a potion that negates all the negative and only keeps the positive and all that good crap, you'd be amazed how much money that potion's value goes up by. And it's going to go up so bad, no shopkeeper is going to have that much money. Which means as soon as you sell it to them and they say, hey, I only have this much, if you say, not a problem, your speechcraft shoots to 100. Like I said, that's how John Beast would do his game breaker.
Has the council gone mad, sending you here alone? There's no time. The others, they were waiting for us. They knew we were coming. I'm the only one left. The necromancers retreated further in, but we've got to follow them. There's no time to waste. Follow me.
Yeah, I saw it, man. Follow him! Follow him! Yeah, follow him! Fitzragier, the only surviving battle mage, is dead. Bitch, he's been squashed. I'll need to continue on my own into the ruins to find Mucianus Elias. Okay, so you're on your own to find Mucinex. Fine, work better alone. So, wondering if I restart, it will be 1500-ish? Hey man, it might! Good job, dude. Good frickin' job. Done got yourself killed. You're an idiot. Okay, so GDQ is ending. It's Super Metroid, and I want to watch this, so I might be quiet for a while. Oh, okay. You can always raid this guy, see if he has anything worth a damn, depending on what you're currently equipped with. You might. I usually do collect quiet. Wow, okay. Healing. Let's switch over to my bow. Let's see if I can take that guy out right from here. Oh, I didn't take pretty much... Yeah, it's pretty much The Walking Dead. Damn it, why can't it be very easy? This way I can use my magic spell. Bastards. Alright. She's gonna talk
Oh,
to you.
you poor dear.
Super
afraid you're
Metroid,
late
it's such
to
a
the
great
party.
game. Yes, John
The guest
Beast.
of honor
I
has
remember
already
you
left.
loved that game.
And I do hate to disappoint you, but Musianus is in no condition to be leaving. He's a worm thrall now, and shall be quite content here. A grim fate indeed. But one does not cross the Order of the Black Worm without suffering greatly for it. I shall tell the Master that you were here looking for him. Perhaps I'll bring him your head as an offering.
I better bring him your head as a warning. Alright. So you heard the cray cray bitch. Musianus.
To arms!
Usenix
To
is
arms!
now... Usenix is a worm thrall. Seriously tired of all these easy locks. I would really appreciate a very easy lock. Oh, Jesus Christ almighty. Woo! Money. Money? More money. Super Metroid is one of your favorite games, and you might run it tomorrow. Awesome, Sassrin. Between loads of laundry and a little purging of the house I plan on doing, I'll be able to sneak in on Twitch to see that. Oh, I thought you were summoned. Apparently not. Mage is raised remotely. Wonder where that remote is. Imagine that's it. No, it ain't. Oh, you're over here. I'm sorry.
Ow! Ow!
Take the staff. It's gonna be worth some money. Run over here. Done picking locks. I'm sorry. I'm over it. Go in here. Zombie, but don't be so quick to kill it. It is Musianus. You found Mucinex. He's been transformed into some kind of walking dead. You think? There's nothing I can do for him? You should report his fate to Hannibal Lector at the Arcane University. And yes, I will call him Hannibal Lector. And yes, I know it's not his name. And no, I don't give a damn. Poor guy. They found out the truth. Alright. Exit. It's over here to the left. Right through here. Should probably have your sword ready. And yes, he will eat your liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti. Yeah. Yeah, he will. Without batting an eye. Book of Daedra, Galarian, nope. Open the chest. Open the other chest. Ooh, the barrel. fuck out. Step on the thingy. Go through the dark passage. There's your boy that got killed, because he's an idiot. You need to go up these stairs. And there's your exit. Put the weapon away. You ain't gonna need it no more. And back to the university. Hey, Hannibal, guess what? It was all a complete fucking failure. Dude's dead. Everyone's dead. I'm the only one alive. On the good note, I killed all the necromancers.
Ah,
You start to understand why you become the Archmage. It's because, quite frankly, these people are so incompetent. I mean, you're the only one doing anything.
Well met.
And I am trying so hard not to kick the cat. Around, since it's not stealing, see if there's anything in here that you can use or anything that you need. Oh, there's gold. I always need gold. John Beast, I was going to say you become the Archmage because everybody else is a fucking idiot. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. That's an awesome table. Hey, John Beast, when we have a game table, can we make it look like this? It's a nice round table made of wood, and it looks like it's been burned or etched with a mystic symbol all over it. Alright, let's give it about 3 hours to see if that son of a bitch is up and about.
You seem quite intriguing. Please, share your thoughts.
How do you do?
Huh. You. Hi. Okay, you can't go into the quarters, so start waiting an hour or two a pop. And hopefully he gets out of bed.
Please, go ahead.
Here he is.
What news of your task? Your face looks grim.
Bitch, really? You're gonna love
What?
this.
By the 9, and there was nothing you could do for him?
He was
What
a
a
decayed
horrible fate.
corpse.
I cannot imagine how they could do that to him.
Hell, I can
So
see
many
his brain.
lives lost. I thank you for trying to save him.
Alright, task.
Before we continue, you should speak to Raminus Polus about your advancement within the guild.
Wonder what this scroll does. Boom. Good one, Sass.
You see?
Greetings. A pleasure to speak with you. Your
Advancement.
role within the guild becomes ever more essential. You have now attained the rank of Warlock and are freely able to access the council chamber.
I've been able to access the council chamber.
Your tasks now come directly from Archmage Traven.
Yep, they do.
Please speak with him if
Thanks
you're
for
unsure
smart
what
points,
you should
Rox.
be doing.
I appreciate ya. And welcome to the memory card.
Good day.
How are you?
Greetings,
Okay,
Warlock.
so got our advancement. Back to talking to Hannibal Lector.
There is an urgent matter which requires your personal attention. This task falls to you and only you.
Everything's been falling to me and only me.
Are you prepared to begin?
No, I said that just to piss you off. Yes, I'm
Count
ready.
Hasseldor of Skingrad has contacted the council. He claims to have information that is vital to us. He has requested that you personally travel to Skingrad to obtain this information. I cannot stress how important it is that our relationship with
Vampire wants to
Hasseldor
see
be
me.
preserved. I expect you to visit him immediately.
Yeah, but I gotta make all kinds of stops on
Count
the way. though.
Hasseldor
First, man,
awaits your arrival.
happy for the count. He gonna wait. Because I'm pretty sure my inventory is getting. Yeah, it might be
Funny.
pretty good. Yeah, we're all right. Fuck it. All the way to the bomb. I need my repair hammer. I just need to get rid of a few things. There we go. Whoa. Those suede shoes gotta come off. Back to the boots. The hell is this chode?
Good to see you.
Oh. Oh. I was gonna say, is that the son bitch I already killed? No, it's not. Okay. Alright. Off to Skingrad we go. Right to the castle. I love that the castles in this game have an immediate fast travel. Makes it so much easier. Truly does. Wait for it to load. Yay! Into the castle. Oh, castle grounds. Now we're going into the castle.
How go? You are here to see the Count, yes?
She is a
He has
million
been
times nicer
expecting
than the
you.
last
Please,
guy.
wait
So,
here.
it's a good thing.
I shall inform him of your arrival.
Yes, well, at least you're polite enough to do so, unlike your last steward, who was just a bitch. What the fuck are you doing? Just walking in circles. Wow. Man, I know the NPCs ain't too bright, but that is pretty bad. John Beast. All of the major castles in the whole of Skyrim fast travel. Well, the whole... Yeah, they do, don't they? Rocks. Favorite game ever. Hey, this was the game, Rocks. Elder Scrolls 4. This is the one that got me hooked into the Elder Scrolls. I've never put it down since. I just haven't. For the longest time, I was pretty much a walking strategy guide to this game. Unfortunately, it's been so long because I've been working on Skyrim with mods and Elder Scrolls Online. Yeah, I lost my touch on this game. That's okay. That is
I think I'd rather take my chances
because
with a disease.
for it all, I
than
still
have
do
that
not
man
need a
try
strategy
to
guide
heal
when I
me.
play this game. I know what
Heard
I'm
any
doing.
news from the other provinces?
Except for that one dungeon. I did need the
prevalent in the Somerset Isle.
same
The Ultimate
girl.
have powerful wizards. It could be a
Same
dangerous
girl.
situation.
Bye.
Oh, you were the same? John Beast, the major ones, I mean Dawnstar don't have one, but Riftwood, Whitewater, most of the others all have, yeah. Well, that's because... Yeah, Dawnstar didn't have one, and I don't think Morthal had one, but Morthal was a
Greetings,
dump in the
Imperial.
middle of the
Hello.
Glarther is acting even stranger than usual, don't you think?
Yeah, he's acting stranger than usual. Some
Farewell.
bitch was following me out of the city.
Hail.
How's that for stranger than usual? Where the fuck is the Count? Come on. Huzzah! There he is. There he is. There he is.
Welcome, Guild Mage.
Yeah, that's what I
We
thought
meet
you
again,
meant.
although in different circumstances.
So you
I
know.
fear this time you may find the results no more to your liking than the last. Less so, perhaps. The information I have for your
Shit.
guild will
Just
not be
spit
met
it
with
out.
smiles and handshakes, I fear.
Okay.
I have called you here because, from our previous encounter, I believe you can be trusted. Consider the implications of that as you handle a small matter for me. Surprised? Nothing is for free, Mage. There is a small
Every time you
nuisance
say
I would have
Count,
you
I
deal with
pictured
before
the
I tell
vampire
you
from Sesame
what I
Street.
know.
Well,
One good turn deserves another, after all.
hold on, everybody. I think I just heard my daughter. Hold on. Hold on. If that was my daughter, she's already gone right back to sleep. Okay. But yeah, John Beast, well, he is a count. He is a vampire. He is the Count from Sesame Street. But his favorite counting is 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. That's his favorite county. Why can't you just tell me now? Or, what's the problem? We're just gonna go with, what's the problem?
It is a minor situation, to be sure, but neither I nor my guards can become directly
Being a
involved.
sarcastic little facetious
A
shit.
nest of vampires
No,
has
his favorite
sprung up
counting
in
is counting
Blood-Crust
pints of
Cavern,
blood.
southeast of the town.
Yes, it is.
They are a threat to the town and must be eliminated.
Ugh.
Their presence has drawn a group of vampire hunters to town, following rumors of vampires in Skingrad.
He
While I
talks
do
like
not
he's
believe
somehow
my identity
offended
has been
or they're
compromised,
idiots. You
I
are
do
a
not wish
vampire
to
in
take any
Skingrad,
chances,
so
and so
clearly they're
cannot
doing
act on
pretty
either
good.
matter. You, however, can act with impunity, and so will take care of this for me. Then
Oh, I will?
I will tell you what I know.
Alright,
What
tell
do
me
you
where
wish
I'm
to
going.
know about it?
Where?
The cavern is a short distance east of the castle, far enough from town that few residents have reason to pass by it, thankfully.
Okay.
There a
Vampire
troublesome
hunters.
lot. I expect you to deal with them.
I love this quest. Who are
There are
they?
at least 3 of them. I know only one by name, a wood elf, called Eridor. He's rather good from what I understand.
Oh, hey, he's in
I could
Skingrad. You are a
handle them
vampire.
myself,
Apparently he is.
but it would be unwise to display my prowess in public. That's
Yeah?
the folly of the young and proud. Of course, should you be caught murdering them in the streets, the guards will respond accordingly. I can't be connected with this, remember?
Alright, where
This
are
I
they?
cannot say. I have refrained from expressing too much interest, lest their
He has
attention be
absolutely
turned
no
towards the
information
castle.
for me.
The citizens will likely know more.
Beyond, here's the issue.
Imagine
Here's the situation.
many have noticed their
Have fun, deal
presence
with it.
here.
Alright, never mind. Get me the fuck out of here.
I shall await your return.
Good deal. Now you can go back to your hidey hole.
Good after.
You can shut the hell up. I remember this quest. Better have a cure disease. Bitch, I carry those on me like they are crucifixes, okay? That and healing potions. I am never without those. Never. No, it's sad. The castle is all the way up here, so far away from the town. Now, look at this. That's the town. This guy really does like his privacy, doesn't he? And his entire walkway is lined with fire, like he's trying to say, piss off or burn. Boy, why am I walking it? Get me into the gate. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, ba, bee, bee, boo, boo, boo.
Good afternoon.
Ah. You too. Sure. Alright, time to find the vampire hunters. And I love this quest. Oh my fucking god, I love this quest. I'm gonna find the leader of this
Old
group.
beggar.
You're
Hello.
not who I'm looking for. Boop the sign. Yep, I hit it. Aha! Hi there.
I'm busy. You got business to discuss, you talk to Eridor.
Literally never thought about that. See, Rocks, we're a little cray-cray, so that's why we think of things like that. Okay. Ah, that's a gate. I don't want a gate. I want a peep, not a gate. Peep, peep. Here's the church. Take me down to the castle in the clouds. There he is. There he is. There he is. There he is. Dude, stop fucking walking.
Oh, no. Not another one. Ahem. Citizen of Skingrad, please be advised that I am here on official business and wish no harm. Oh, forget it. Let me guess. You're
This guy's
worried
done.
about what
He's
my
like
men and I are
100%
doing
done.
here in town, right?
that's right.
You have my assurance that my men and I will do everything in our power to keep the people of Skingrad safe. We're here to help.
He's been through
If
so
you
many
have seen
cities, he can't
anything
keep track of
unusual,
what city he's in now.
particularly anything implying the presence of the undead here in town, please report it at once.
Oh, well, I'd like to report.
All I care about is where the vampires are hiding. I know they're here somewhere. You know where they're holed up?
Absolutely. Bloodcrust Cavern, have fun.
Is that so? Well, perhaps we'll have to pay them a little visit. Thanks for the tip, friend.
Now, if you play your cards right, if that son bitch gets his peeps together, oh fuck me, oh fuck me, no, no, god damn it, get off the wall, you dumb shit. No, not over here. No.
Greetings to you.
Away. Oh my god, I am not ready to deal with that cuckoo head. Get me out of here. Ah! No! Shoo. He's not gonna shoo. Fuck. I'm never gonna be rid of him. Oh god damn! He popped out in front of me!
We need to talk.
What the holy
Yes,
crap? How
you.
the fuck did you go away? Go the fuck away. Ooh. Fine.
Allow me to extend my congratulations on your daring victory over the evil forces of Oblivion. I am at your service.
Right.
Yes. We can't talk here. Too public.
Wild.
Meet me behind the great chapel at midnight. Don't let anyone follow you. I'll make it worth your while.
Now will you go away? God damn. Alrighty. Paranoia has been started. I'm so fucking thrilled. Okay, I'm gonna try and get over to this place. Try and get there. Fast travel to the remains of an Oblivion Gate, because, yeah, we done took care of that mess. Man. And they destroyed one of the shrines. I mean, just really? Ugh, it's a shrine to Kinnereth. But seriously, Rox, did you catch that? I went through the gate long before he did. I pop out of the gate and the son of a bitch is right there in front of me. Still, I hate that guy. I don't have time to deal with his delusions of paranoia. Again, if you wait long enough, maybe. So like I was trying to say before Glothier just, oh my fucking god. As I was saying, if you play your cards right, you can send the vampire hunters into this cave, where of course they will try to fight, and you can jump in on it. The best part is, you're in the cave and you can kill them. There's no guard. Or just let the vampires kill them all, because they're really not as competent as they think they are. No, I know where you are. See? There they go. There they go. Ugh. Taking the arrows. Take the vampire dust. Hey.
Die, Imperial! Die! This is the part where you fall to
I'm just warming up, even.
Now that they've all split up, I'm not gonna help them because I kind of want the vampires to take care of these guys. At least I want to see if they can. Then you can kill the hunters and the vampires. Taking care of all. I did not want that shield. For Christ's sakes. Drop the shield, you idiot. There you go. Damn, he's fast. Again, he ain't wearing armor.
Die!
Hey, don't worry about me, man. I want to see how long it takes you to kill him.
Right, ha!
You know, master vampire hunters.
This ends here.
That the best.
Healing himself.
Oh!
Good heal. Yes, the vampires in Skingrad. Oh, the vampire hunters in Skingrad have been killed. That's problem number one. And there's no crime for what you've done. Now you can just go in here and wipe out all the vampires. You want loot the vampire hunters? Oof. Hail in the face. Damn. Hello? Who's there? Just me? Hi. And hello to you too.
I've heard others say the same.
Good news.
Showing your
We
face
are
was the
always-
last mistake you will ever make.
Seriously, both of you? I know there's something behind me. And with that, the vampires in Bloodcrust Cavern have been disposed of. I should return to Count Halsidor and let him know my task is complete. And everybody's dead. Wow, you have some legit items. Well, it's that, but admittedly, I do play this game, Rox, on the easiest setting. And that's only because I'm not looking for it to be difficult, challenging. I want to be able to enjoy the storyline. So, here, just that. So just so you can see here, I got it all the way down on the difficulty. I've no shame in saying it. I keep the difficulty way down just because I want to be able to just enjoy the story. But I am running with a silver sword and the Imperial Dragon armor. I tend to keep silver swords on hand because of running into Ghost and Wraith, things like that. So this way I'm always prepared for them. And the silver sword does some pretty good damage, actually. Wait, what? Oh god, I thought that gate reopened. I was gonna just... Major glitch! But no, it's not. Okay. Back to the castle! No shame at all. Thank you! Somebody understands what it is to just want to sit and enjoy the game without having to struggle.
You have completed your tasks for the Count, have you not? Then,
Yep.
please, wait here while I inform him.
Please do. Again, you're much nicer than the last steward, but you're a lot dumber because you keep walking. Okay, what are you doing? Like a square dance before you go get it? The story is the best part. Yes, it is, Rox. It certainly is. I mean, I play these games for the story. If I wanted to play a game where the whole point is to struggle and fight and try to earn something, I'll play Sudoku or something similar. I will load up a logic game if I want to actually have to struggle and really work for it. But otherwise, no, I just want to enjoy the story. box so you know if you were to check me out on YouTube. Again, just search for DarthBeauty. You can see all the videos that the memory card has recorded. I take these mixer videos and I upload them to YouTube. This way, I always have the videos forever. And at any time, anybody can go into my YouTube, pull up the very first video and watch them all, or pull up the one that made them laugh the most, whatever they want. Well, there's the bitch.
Honored one.
Gotta say, the Count hasn't changed much since becoming a vampire. I mean, that's what he was when he was alive. He just got grayer. Paler. Count. Ah,
The
Jesus.
work is complete. Now we can
I
discuss
just
the
turned
information
and
I
he's
have.
there.
The
Okay.
cavern is silent once more. I would be foolish to think that this might send a message to those who would encroach on my territory.
Nah, it won't. Oh, also, your vampire hunters, they did too. Okay, man. Info.
Your guild does not
The Count
fully
acting like a
appreciate the
celebrity.
danger which quickly approaches.
Yeah, see
Hopefully,
that?
when you return to them, their eyes will be opened. The
Zombies, there is
necromancers
also a
are
link to
sign
her
of things
used
to
to-
come.
to
An
her
old
used
acquaintance
to
of the
page
guild
in
has
her
come to
mixer
Cyrodiil,
profile.
and they are
Yes,
answering his
Rob's
call.
John Beast did
While I
put
do
the
not
link
know
to my
for
YouTube
quite what
videos
purpose he has arrived,
into my mixer
I
profile.
believe the Guild of Mages is in great danger. Manamarco has returned.
Hannibal.
Nearly invincible, he has established himself somewhere in the north of Cyrodiil. This is all that I know. See to it that your leader, Traven, learns this as soon as possible. I have no love for your guild, but I have no wish to see it destroyed either.
Okay, okay. In character, and even when I first played this game, I had no who the fuck Manamarco was. You see him in Elder Scrolls Online, then you see him in this game. Wow. Wow.
He is an old and powerful necromancer. Traven will recognize the name even if you do not.
Big difference. Okay, if you say so.
Return to your guild and prepare yourself accordingly.
Plop. And of course, everybody remember, jumping off of high places, take the damage.
How are you?
That will actually boost your acrobats. So, whee! See, acrobat
Well,
still
then.
just went up. Ah, love it. Ah, I don't want to wait that long. Just 1 hour. There we go.
Hail.
Pop out. My cat literally just woke up. That's one thing I plan on getting one of these days, peeps. I want to get myself a recliner in here when I game. This way I can lift my legs up so my cat can crawl on my lap. She was just all balled up with her nose covered. She's so cold. Yes, I'm talking about you. I know, you get cold.
Ah, you must
Oh dear
be the
lord, somebody shut him up. God! Him and his twin that apparently wander around this place. Excuse me, Warlock coming through.
You're
Hi
in
there.
good company, friend. Welcome.
I don't want to talk to any of you chumps. I'm here for the Archmage.
What news from Skingrad? I assume you've spoken to Count Hasseldor?
Yeah? Manamarco?
Is that possible? This is grave news indeed.
Funny you should
I
say
had,
grave.
perhaps
Isn't the guy
foolishly,
dead?
believed that necromancy was all but stamped out in Cyrodiil. It seems I couldn't have been more mistaken. I shall
Well,
need to
you're
consult the council
entitled.
as to how to proceed with this situation. Thank you for the information. It may save many lives.
Mjolnir, please stop watching.
Oh, hello.
I let
Good to
go
see
of the
you.
cord.
Have you?
And
My
it
attention
bumped my
is
cat in
focused on the
nose.
council right now.
Alright, so because he's not going to talk to you right now, because his attention's focused on the council,
This...
Let's just go back to Ramen
I
Noodle
saw
here.
your fight against the great...
Taz?
Your tat.
Well, goddamn.
Hello?
Fine. Let's do the tried and true tradition. Wait 24 hours. Then see if the Archmage is ready for you. Still not ready? Wait another 24 hours. Meow meow. Poor thing. Come up. Wanna come up?
Well met.
It's the best I got, Mjolnir. I'm sorry, I don't really have a place to get my
Oh,
My attention is...
God,
How are you
damn
today?
it. Wait another 24 hours. It's not a lot of room, baby, but it's all I got right now. Just don't touch my coffee, cat. We're gonna have a problem.
What is it?
Alright. What the fuck? Oh.
Yes?
Oh, okay, there you are. I was about to say, did one
The
of
council is in complete disarray at the news of Manimako's presence in Cyrodiil.
Uh-huh.
The King of Worms has obviously targeted the guild, but we have no idea why. No demands have been made.
You
All of
turn
my
all
attention is
necromancers
devoted
into
to the
criminals
council.
and you're looking
We
to
must
kill them
discern
all.
the reason for this
Why
sudden
do you
attack
think
and stop Manimako
they're
before he
attacking?
destroys us all.
I'm
I
eating
am
chicken
unable to
salad
look into
with two
something that
cats
has
in my
been brought to
lap.
my attention. Are you capable of going on my behalf?
How big are your cats that you're able to get two of them in your lap? Because this little one is only 6 pounds soaking wet. She's very little. Compared to my other cat, who's like 14 plus pounds. Aw, there you go, baby.
Good. Please go to Bruma. I have not heard from Jean Frasoric for a few days now, which is unusual for her. While I welcome the break from correspondence with her, I worry that something may be amiss given recent developments. Find out if Jean is all right, and let me know if she needs anything.
This little crapola, even if I'm drinking coffee, she puts her whiskers in there. Oh, what you got? What you got?
Make sure she's all right, will you? It's not like her to avoid contact with the university for so long.
All right, so we are off
Come see me when you've spoken to Jean.
Not his quarters. Oh man, I'm at that time where I'm just gonna start yawning a lot, and I'm not gonna be able to stop. Dear God, get me away from that guard. Alright. So, we have to check in with Jean Frasoric at the Bruma Mages Guild, because he hasn't heard from her, and, well, like he said, she doesn't normally do that. She's usually right there, up their asses, going... especially to him. So he's like, okay, as much as she's annoying, I haven't heard from her. Not good. Alright, off to the Mages Guild in Bruma. The little Bruma chapter. Now, if everybody remembers, if you were there for the video, when we were going through and getting our recommendations from all the little people, remember when I said, hey, the Bruma one, you probably want to go ahead and raid the Bruma Hall while you still can? We're about to find out why I said that. They're both fat as hell. It's a big chair. That's awesome, though. Mjolnir, please don't bite. I go to pet her and she tried to bite me, and meanwhile she digs her nails right into my knee. It's like, apparently I am not worthy tonight. You love Bruma? I don't know. I think my favorite town was always Anvil. And this is why I said, raid this place while you can. You have arrived at the Bruma Mages Guild. It appears to have been attacked. I should look for survivors. Yes, you should. Where are you? Ah! Walking Dead. Hey, go figure.
way.
Now, I heard a voice. Oh no. You guys remember him? He was one of the pranksters. He is now dead. Dear Lord! What the holy monkey shittery is this? Good God! Hi! Hey! Mighty! Whoa! They're coming out of nowhere. What is this? Literally! What the holy hell is this? Damn! Really? God damn! Anybody else? Anybody else? Crying out loud! Now, I've played this mission a million times. I don't remember ever having that many skeletons come at me. Damn! Alright, let me take a minute to heal. Hoy! Hey, really? Look at that! Oh! Alright, well. Athletics just went up. Why walk when you can run? It's always been your motto. Now the miles of running and hours of swimming have paid off. You're a journeyman of athletics. Your rate of fatigue regeneration when running is increased by 50%. Awesome. Alrighty, let's see what's in here. Oh, I'll take it.
Come out! Come out wherever you are! What have we here? A visitor. I'm afraid you've missed the party. The guest of honor has already left. You won't be leaving, though. I'll see to that now.
7? Yeah, it might have been about 7. John Beast, with this much talking as you do, you think your speechcraft would be 100 by now. You know what, John Beast? My speechcraft is 100, so fuck you! Sorry.
Are they gone? I was too afraid. I just couldn't move. I could hear the screaming, but I just couldn't move. He killed them all. Just slaughtered them.
Yeah?
I saw his face. I saw the King of Worms. I couldn't believe my eyes. I think the only reason I'm alive is because I was invisible. But even so, I think he saw me.
Wait,
He killed
the
them,
Wizard of Oz.
one
When
by
did the
one.
Cowardly Lion get here?
Volonaro was last, I think. He was trying to run away, but he didn't make it, did he? The King of Worms stood over him, right before he died. And it looked like he sucked out Volonaro's soul. He said something about Echo Cave and destroying the Mages Guild. Then he looked right at me and grinned. You've got to do something. You've got to tell Archmage Traven.
Not a problem, dude.
It's not safe here. Leave before he comes back.
You should do the same? There you go. Throw a brain. Alright, John Beast, it's not that he's the Cowardly Lion. I mean, for crying out loud, it was Mana Marco, son of a bitch, supposed to be dead. Yet somehow he's alive and slaughtering the Mages Guild. Hello. Yeah, let's start counting these. 1, 2, 3, I think 4, 5, 6, 7. Rox, I think you're right. There's like 7 of them. God damn. There's Volonaro. Leave it up there. Hot mess. Get the fuck out of here. going to the Imperial City. He's getting the fizzuck out of here. Can't say I blame him. And yeah, Marco would look at you. The son of a bitch is a necromancer. You think he doesn't have detect life? Because even when he's invisible, if you use detect life, you're gonna see him. Shit. Mjolnir, you're gonna hate me, but I gotta move my leg a minute. My foot went to sleep. Please don't bite me. Okay, you're gonna bite my leg. Really?
You must be the arcane.
Don't bite me. Sorry, I need blood flow. God. There he is. He ran all the way back to here.
I was too.
Alright. He's
He's
just
seeing
repeating
you.
what he said. He's been traumatized. Let's cut him a slack.
It's you. Hi.
Wow. Thrilled to see you too there, asshole. Alright. Let's wait a little bit. Oh, my whole foot went to sleep. Mjolnir, stop it. I am allowed to move my foot.
Yes?
Yeah.
Greetings, Nord.
Any word from Jean in Bruma?
She's dead. How's that?
He was the only one left?
Yep.
This is worse than I thought. From what he's told you, Marco, the King of Worms,
Ow!
is here in Cyrodiil and preying on our guild.
Nails!
This is something I'd never have dreamed. We'll need a few days to digest this new information. Should Jaskar arrive here,
Sorry,
we'll see
my
to it
cat
that he's
literally
well
dug
taken care
one
of.
nail
Thank you.
right into my freaking knee. Ah, Rox, I'm playing as a Nord, actually.
You too.
There you go. Don't you freaking... Stop it. There you go. Let me get my stats pulled up. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. That's my coffee. You witch. Just because I move my leg, now you're gonna get all pissy? Wow. Hell with you too. You know, you're not worthy sometimes, okay? There. There's your leg back. Lay down. Go to sleep. Freak you too. Okay. So, Nord, Warrior, Adventurer. I always do the custom build class. I never go with any of the default classes. Level 6. I am really low level. There's my strength is 70. Intelligence, willpower. I'm not smart. Agility, speed, endurance, personality sucks. And my luck, and there's all my other stuff. So, hand to hand is like nothing. Alteration shit, conjuration is shit, so is illusion and miss. Can you tell I don't really use magic? Oh man. I've already become Grand Champion of the Arena. I'm a Knights of the Thorn, I'm a Blade, and the Blades, I'm already a Knight Sister. Order of the Dragon, I'm a Champion of Cyrodiil, and I'm a Warlock in the Main. That's as far as we've gotten. You ain't missed much, but again, if you check out my YouTube, you'll be able to at least see some of the first videos. Thank you for the spark points, I appreciate it. I can't talk, I'm like tongue-tied. Right now loud?
Before we continue, you should...
Oh, alright. Speak to Ramen
Goodbye.
Noodle about advancement. Sorry.
It's my pleasure.
Leave
Truly,
Jaskar alone, you
are an
jackass.
asset to the guild. I reward you with the rank of wizard and teach you a most powerful spell.
Woo! I also get a magic spell. Awesome.
Goodbye.
Wizard's Fury. Yes. I can't remember what it does. And I cannot even use it. But it does fire damage, frost damage, and shock damage on your enemies. Nice. Now, for anybody who doesn't know, fire damage, obviously, once you hit somebody with fire, it continues to do damage for a certain amount of time. Frost damage will slow their stamina regen. Shock damage actually will start sucking all the magic out of them and slow down their ability to regen that. John Beast, I reward you with the rank of Asshat McGillicuddy. No. Just no. Alright. Back up to there. Talk to him, and he
How
knows
fare thee,
everybody's
friend?
son hauled ass.
At the worst possible time, the council is in ruins. A course of
You did
action
it.
could not be agreed upon. Some felt that we are in danger of being exterminated and that it
Oh,
is
you
time
are?
to fight back. Others
Yeah.
felt it appropriate to fight fire with fire, as it were. The council has shattered, and artifacts have been lost. The necromancer's amulet and the bloodworm helm have been taken.
Oh, really? Gee, imagine that. Imagine that. Bloodworm helm. Tell me about this.
A group of mages led by Erlav Jarol took the helm and have retreated to Fort Telemann in an effort to study it further. They hope to learn enough from it to find some way to fight Manimarco. I tried to dissuade them, but it was no use. I would like the helm returned so that it may be kept safe here in the university. I fear Erlav has made
Rox
himself a
is now
target for the
following.
necromancers.
Thank you, Rox. I appreciate it. I do make every effort to follow back, and I will try
It
to
was
do that
last
as
seen
soon
in
as
the
I can
possession of
for you.
Erlav
Thank
Jarol.
you.
He was taking it to Fort Telemann. Please. Karanya insisted on removing it from the university.
There goes the necromancer's
She said
amulet.
it posed a threat to the safety of the Imperial City. While I do not doubt that she was right, I question whether her motives were genuine. She seemed all too eager to explore its power. I fear she is not safe from the minions of the King of Worms. She is at Fort Ontas. Please go there and return with the amulet. Help her to see that she should
My
not
cat
use the
found an
weapons of
empty
the enemy,
box.
especially out of fear.
All right. We have our quest.
Take
I ain't
care.
talking to him about the Imperial City, and I'm certainly not asking him rumors. And I'm not ready to level up. Gilnir. Stop. Yeah. Crazy cat.
How are you?
Okay. Alright. Gotta love it. So you got 2 assignments. Necromancer's Amulet and the Bloodworm Helm. I'm gonna do the Necromancer's Amulet first. Let's see here. Ooh, but I better go to the house and drop off a few things. Okay. My house, the only one I have right now is the Imperial City Waterfront District. It is the little shack that is nowhere near worth 2,000 gold. Hurry. Thank you. Hoppity, hoppity, hop, 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 hoppity, hoppity, and hop again, and hop, 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 hop. Off. House. Start dropping shit off. 'Cause boy, are you gonna need the room. So again, anything you don't think you're gonna need, go ahead and get it dropped off for now. Don't think I'm gonna need that. Not going into a place where I'm gonna need to, definitely not going somewhere to do any kind of real selling or anything. Not yet. Not yet. I think when I end the stream, I'm gonna take a moment to at least do some selling. Because, yeah. Which means stripping down naked. And getting that going. I think I'm gonna leave. We're gonna get rid of all that. I'm gonna hold on to those sneaking blue suede shoes because they will come in handy. Ew. Might as well sell that. Might as well sell that. Let me get rid of some of this. Down here. Welkenstone, I'm going to put that away, but we are going to sell the silver nugget. again, I'm doing this because I'm trying to make sure I'm not over encumbered. Again, we are going to keep on our silver sword. Comes in handy if we run into any undead, ghost, etc. And I do need to get my armor repaired, but because I am not personally far enough in that skill, I'm going to have to go somewhere and get it done. So going into the market district, we're going to go and find an armorer. When I say an armorer, I mean a shopkeeper who sells armor and equipment. That's all it means. Right there was Thornir. So I want to say over here might have been my one guy. Iron Maiden, yep, that's one place. The Iron Maiden, John Beast, that was actually Skyrim. That's because I could still hear the one guy. Welcome to the Iron Maiden. Now you, my girl, have come to the right place. Of course, he says that to me because I'm always a chick, so... That's why he says, you, my girl, have come to the right place. We're gonna go to this guy.
The best.
And we're gonna have him repair our armor.
Go into battle with broken equipment.
151 gold to fix my main chest armor. And the reason that's so bloody expensive is frankly it was family. John Beast, thank you for the spark points. I appreciate it.
You too.
Thank you, baby. Right. How much money do I have? Okay, not bad, 11,000. I need more than that, though, to get all the houses. I really do. Alright. That's been done. Necromancer. Oh, holy motherfucker. So we'd have to go all the way to Skingrad, probably to the Bleak Flats Cave, and just trek our asses north into these mountains. Wow. Oh, wait. We're a little bit closer to the Coral. So if we go to Coral, go to the gate that was there, I can use that and head straight south. Okay. That works better. That's what we're gonna do. Oh, my wrist is hurting so bad. So bad. Ugh. Where are we headed? This way. So heading about west-southwest is where we're headed. Oh man, oh start. Come on, stop that. Ugh. My cat done runned away. St. John's Wort. Oh, I'll take it. Ho! Ho is right. Damn. Hopefully we don't run into any minotaurs. Did earlier. Oh my god. Hey. Oh man. I want to catch the butterflies, and then I gotta remember, wait, you couldn't catch butterflies in Oblivion. But I seriously saw the butterfly and was almost getting ready to hit the A button, and I'm like, nope, wrong game. Meows. Oh, baby. Wait, who's attacking me? Where is it? Aha! Oh, you're a lot tougher than I thought you'd be. Timberwolf. Mjolnir, stop. Stop it. Get out of that. We don't do that. Oh. I'm sorry. I'm still gaming. Deal with it. Oh, there's another wolf. Oh, did you hear it? Oh, good lord. Stop yawning. Man, now I can't stop yawning. It's like all of a sudden, just bloop. this is one of the worst parts about this game is, yeah, you're having to trek across the land, find these places, but that's with any Elder Scrolls. It's part of what makes the game what it is. Exploration. Finding things when you're trying to get from point A to point B, and then you find 10 other things, and you're just like, wow. You find a ruin with a bunch of journals and bodies, and you start reading, and there's an actual story in there. That's one of the things I always loved about the Elder Scrolls. Literally, pick a direction and run. You will, 9 times out of 10, find something. Something interesting, maybe. And I love going into the ruins where you find all kinds of dead bodies, and there's journals and scraps of paper. Or you walk in and you start seeing the ghost of what happened. I mean, that to me has always been amazing. It's those little things I love. We're going into an abandoned house. Sorry, everybody. John Beast was typing something into the chat room, but it come up a different color. So I was trying to figure that out. And come on, Rory, get over here. Stop dead. Wow, and my cat will not stop getting into shit. Alright, so again, try to find the bushes and the tall grass. That's where you know you'll have your footing. Just hippity-hoppity right up the steep mountainside. Or get a horse. Apparently they can defy the laws of physics in these games, you know? Just stay on top of this. What? And my cat just walked in front of the TV. So I can only see, like, the top half of my TV right now. Thanks a lot, Mjolnir. Mjolnir, you've really got to move your butt. Mjolnir! God damn you. Oh, cat, you're killing. Literally, you're gonna kill me. I'm gonna misstep or walk into an enemy because I can't see. Wow, my cat is laying in front of my TV. And I can't see the marker now because of her. Jesus. Mjolnir, honey, you gotta move. I'm sorry. Oh, found the fort. Alright, cat, if I die because you're in my way, we're gonna have a problem. The entrance is around here. Sure. Find Karanya and get the Necromancer amulet from her. Got it. Yep, I went around to the back. Whoops. I meant to go around to the front. Not sure where the front door was. Mjolnir, down! Cat, you're gonna get me killed. By a rat, of all things. Okay, you gotta go. Yeah, you gotta get down. Sorry, Mjolnirs. Alrighty. Get in here. Ow.
If you're here to help, you'd best go see Karanya. She'll tell you what we need.
Alright. Yeah, I know the truth about them. I really do. The game engine is saying, not yet, you know. Hello. You notice they all say mage. Yeah. Yep, I'm going in the right direction. That's all that matters. Hi there. Mage.
Hello.
Ooh. so I can use my spell. You're not very helpful. Just not very helpful. Whoa, really?
Greetings to you.
Really? Damn, alright, I guess I'm going around the long way. What the hell's my cat into now? Really? That is not a kitty box for you to sit on. Don't you give me that. Don't you meow at me, Grumpy. That's your box. You don't go up there. Unbelievable. Laying in my Elder Scrolls Online box. Just no. We don't do that, Fuzz Bucket. And then we go. And get the potions too.
Hello.
Hello. Grania! Alright, look, I know you're pissy, but come on.
Well, well, this is quite a surprise. I thought you were Traven's lapdog, doing whatever he said. And yet here you are. Good that you've finally seen the light. The cause will benefit from your assistance.
Mm-hmm. Really?
What? You're here to take it back to Traven? Oh, my dear, I'm afraid you're in over your head. I don't answer to Traven. I heed only the word of Manimarco.
Traitor.
When he has the amulet, his power will be increased, and Traven will be helpless to stand in his way. You, I'm afraid, won't be standing at all. I promise I'll make this quick. I'd like to have you mostly intact, so Manimarco can suck the marrow from your bones.
Sure, whatever. Take the Necromancer amulet, take her money. Take everything you can. Oh goddamn, I better not be coming down. Karanya was a traitor to the Mages Guild and intended to deliver the amulet to the King of Worms. No shit. I need to get out of Fort Ontis and take the amulet. Well, yeah, we do need to get out of here. I'll give you a bone to suck, you bimbo. Oh, yeah, thank you, John Beast. Thank you. True words were never spoken. Mjolnir. Oh god, your cat is killing me, John. I mean, really, your cat is killing me. She keeps trying to get on the desk behind me and get into my Elder Scrolls Online shit. Oh, I wonder what's down here. Shits and giggles. Let's see what's down here, shall we? Oh, hi. Oh, there's a coffin. Take the key. Lurks is on Mixer as well. You don't need a second key? Okay. For some reason I thought the cat was up on the desk behind me. Again. Where's this popping out at? Where does this go?
What's that?
It's a bot that is
Showing
watching
your
you.
face was the last mistake you'll ever...
Sure. A coughing. Catch it. That's an involved form of a wheezy. Coffin! Okay, that's where it came from. This is the way I want to go. Ready? Oh, goddamn! Hold on! Thank God! Shit! Whoops! I seriously wasn't expecting that. I noticed that fucking 2 necromancers. Hi. Jesus. Oh, okay, yeah, it just looped around. Brought me up here.
Guess it was nothing.
Is it ever nothing? No, sweetie. It's almost always something. There you go. Ooh, money! Ooh, money! And an enchanted dagger, so they're worth money. What have we got in this place anyway? Let's see. Where did this go to? Oh, that went further into the fort. It's the way out. Okay. That's interesting.
Who's there?
I just don't think I've ever actually really gone through this place. 100%. Oh, trap. So Lurks is a bot. It's weird. Okay. I would say follow the yellow brick road, but it ain't exactly a yellow brick road.
What's that?
Oh, I ain't going in there. Fuck that. So you summon a creature and then you run in front of said creature. That's not too smart now, is it? The whole idea is to let your summoned creature do the fighting and you pull back and cast spells. Instead, they summon the creature and then they charge right past it and you just... Okay. No accounting for intelligence. Works to my favor. Hi there, dude. Oh, that's what was following me. She ran in here and they killed her. Alright. That was the first one. And I'm gonna call it quits, and that's just because I've been streaming now for almost 3 hours. Well, 3 hours. It's been 3 hours. So I'm gonna call it quits, and I think the next time we game, we're gonna go for the bloodworm. What's the name of that thing? What's the name of that damn thing? Ahem. The bloodworm helm is where we're going to go when we come back to streaming once again. So until then, everybody, thanks for joining me. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to follow. And of course, check me out on YouTube. Just search for DarthBeauty. My link to my YouTube station is in my description. Or rather, for Mixer, it's in my About. Yes, Sasserin, have a good night yourself there, man. Thank you very much. Thanks, everyone, for joining me. Check me out on YouTube, DarthBeauty. And of course, that is where you can see all the videos I have done so far for the memory card, including the very first one. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and of course, turn on your notifications. Don't forget to check out my husband, JohnBeast317. He is on Mixer and YouTube as well. And of course, also check out our co-stream if you would, and that would be Beauty and the Beast. And that is where we co-stream Elder Scrolls Online as much as we possibly can. Thank you, Sassin, for the spark points. Thank you, Rox, for the spark points. And thank you for your follow. And thank you for joining me. Everyone, have a good night. And as always, stay safe and game on.